Honestly, I keep asking this question after seeing this video, like, why will a dad go to this extent of doing this? Because at the end of the day, you're sending different messages and different signals to your children's head. Anyways, camera actually caught, or a dad actually recorded his own daughter doing this particular thing with her in the store. And I want you guys to watch, because a lot of people have some certain things to say about it, and also being able to share their own personal experience. But you that you're watching, let me know what you think. I'm going to be saying everything I want to say at the end of this video. My name is Sonia. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, like, comment, and share. And credit belongs to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. I just want you guys to watch from beginning to the end and let me know your honest opinion in the comment section. With that being said, let's dive right into this video. But before then, I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you liking, commenting, subscribing, dropping commentaries, dropping super thanks, joining membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. Let's watch and I'll be back. Credits belongs to original creators, okay?
Choose one.
Look at this.
Which one? Which one?
This is weird.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
What's wrong? What's wrong with this one? Final choice.
Of course he's a black man.
Not this one?
No, this one.
Why not this one?
No, I want this one.
Why not this one?
I don't want
Why don't you want this one?
No, I don't want that one.
What's wrong? What's wrong with this one?
No, this one.
Daddy wants you to have this one.
And on the video, he says secretly testing my mixed race daughter's choices at a young age. That's weird. Of course, he's a raccoon, a British raccoon, according to the accent, child. And the little girl clearly has a pale-faced YT mother. You chose the YT, so why are you mad that your mixed race daughter is making the same decisions that you made? Like, he literally put the two juices with the white character or the black character in front of the little girl and tried to make her choose and say, no, daddy wants you to have this one, talking about the black one. It's because a lot of these raccoon black men, they don't like biracial boys. They not with the white men. They want biracial daughters, and they want them to get with a black man. They want the YT women. They want to be with the YT women. They don't want black women to be with YT men. It's some weird sickness going on with a lot of these men. That little girl is literally probably 4 years old at most, and you sitting up here testing her. And there was an experiment that was done a while ago with the children with the doll test, and they were showing little kids like, oh, which one do you like better, the black doll? They were showing little black kids and little white kids, and all of the little kids said the black doll was bad and ugly and mean and not nice, and they had all of these negative stereotypes and connotations about being black skin, dark skin. And people in the comment section was like, oh, she's just a pink girly, she just likes pink. It could be that, but it also could be that she thinks, like the little kids in those videos, the black one is ugly, unattractive, dirty, bad. This is really what little kids be like programmed to think. And you would think that they're so young they don't understand. But her mom is a YT woman. So what do you think her mother is teaching her? How do you think it is probably for that little girl to be in school with other monoracial white kids? And her black father is trying to make her choose a black doll. Sir, if that's what you wanted, why didn't you get with a black woman? This is so weird. Like, it's this weird cognitive dissonance going on with a lot of these people that choose to interracial date. And I believe that you could date whoever you love whoever you love, but keep it real with yourself. You're going to create children that might be anti-black, that might be confused, that might turn out to be another tragic biracial child. What y'all think about this? Spread love is the Brooklyn way.
What are you going to be when you grow up?
Barack Obama.
Who?
Barack Obama.
You're going to be Barack Obama?
Who was he?
My tone is white.
Mm-hmm. Your skin is white.
Because I'm white.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not black.
No.
And I'm going to be black when I grow up. And then I'm going to be a big kid. When I be a big kid, I'll be black.
Okay. That's not how that works. But I understand how you feel.
I just told you.
Well, ma'am.
I will go up and I will be a president.
Sure, but you'll still be white. Which is okay. It's okay. But you'll still be white, okay?
Okay, Mommy.
I think you're gonna be like the second or third female president. Because there's never been a president of the United States who's a girl.
You know that?
Did you know that?
Yeah, but girls can be anything.
Of course they can. So you can
That's
absolutely.
why we can be anything. And I'm a girl and I can do anything.
You absolutely can.
And I can grow up and I can be anything.
You can. Absolutely you can. I'm just want to be clear.
I can be president.
Of course. Or a teacher, or a scientist, or a doctor. Anything you want to be. But you're still going to be white,
Mom,
okay?
I'm staying the line.
Good job.
The reason why there's such a difference between biracial children that have black moms versus the ones that don't is because when black men have children with non-black women, they don't raise their kids to be black. They raise them to be mixed or to be proud of whatever heritage that the mom is. Versus when other races of men go out and have children with black women, they raise their children to be black and to love being black. And I am speaking from experience because I have a black mother and I have a non-black father. But I am dark skinned, so I think I was going to have to be, black and proud either way. But I do have light skinned sisters, and my sisters were always raised to be proud of being black. They were always raised to be proud of their hair, and they were just taught that black women were the best thing walking this earth. But we know that most likely if that black man goes outside of his race to have them children anyway, he does not like black women. He does not like black people. Most likely he does not like being black. I'm not going to say all because I know somebody can't wait to jump in the comments and say, not me. My black dad loved being black even though he had babies with my white mama. But majority of the time, them even stepping outside of their race to have children is a racial insecurity that they have. So they don't see any beauty in being black anyway. So they're not going to raise their kids to be proud to be black or to just call themselves black. And I honestly think one of my biggest flexes is that nobody ever knows that my dad is not black until they see him or they see his mother. And it's like, yeah, bitch, because I'm black and I'm proud. I don't give a fuck about none of that mixed shit.
Things I didn't know about black people because I grew up raised by my white mom and my black dad. I didn't learn this until middle school. My best friend, she had to educate me. I had no idea how frequently black people wash their hair, and I was way too afraid to ask. By the time I got to middle school, I just assumed that black girls washed their hair way less than black boys because black girls had different styles in their hair. And I knew that they didn't take these styles out every day, and I knew that they would mess up if they touched water. So I just did not know. My best friend had to tell me that every time she took her braids out is when she washed her hair. So it was like every few months or whatever. When I had my first boyfriend, he was mixed as well, but he had like type 4 hair and he had dreads. He's the one that taught me you can wash your hair more than every few months. He said I could wash my hair every day if I wanted to, but I don't have to. So that's when I learned that. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I didn't know how big church culture was in the black community. My parents did not see eye to eye with religious values, so they just decided to not have me baptized or identify with a religion. My dad is Christian, my mom is Catholic. I ended up going to church with another one of my best friends growing up, and that was my first time experiencing like a black church session, and it was really interesting. It was beautiful. It was loud and rowdy, like I guess what you picture on the TV show. So I guess I wasn't expecting it to be such a close match, but it was, and it was kind of cool. Definitely had repast food, even though it wasn't a repast. Now this one's gonna stir up a lot of controversy. Up until I was like in late middle school, early high school, or actually past that, like my mid high school, I did not know that white people should not say nigga. I just thought, I don't know what the fuck I thought. I didn't think about it clearly. Like, I didn't know that wet dog scent was exclusive to white people. Black people just smell like outside. I didn't know that black moms did not play about their kitchen. My mom is very, if you hungry, go look for something to eat. Any white friends that I had when I was very, very young, their moms was the same way. When I met my best friend, I tried that shit. That shit did not end well with her mom. I really didn't know though. She wasn't me. She just like, I really didn't know. The last thing I want to share is that I did not know how badly dark-skinned people got bullied for being dark-skinned. I never realized that this was a problem within the community until I was in high school. A boy that I was friends with that I ended up dating later on, he frequently used to get bullied for being dark-skinned. And I used to just stand up for him all the time because, like, that shit used to blow me. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, and it would be the brown-skinned kids telling him that. I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck is y'all problem? Y'all almost the same color as he is.
This is why I said if you are biracial with a black dad, you're not black. Especially if your mom is white, it's much deeper than skin color. Let me explain to you why it's deeper than just skin color, because they take skin color out of the factor. This is why when black men say, well, white women are better because of this, this, and this, I know you're approaching her with white gloves. You're being gentle with her, whereas you approach a black woman with your dukes up, you're ready to fight. So when they marry the white woman and they've already got her on this pedestal, they're already treating her with kid gloves, they don't want to rock that boat. They don't want to make her uncomfortable. So bringing up your blackness and black issues and things that black people go through, and coming home from work and saying, this white boss didn't promote me because I'm black. And she's like, well, I don't understand. Well, I have 2 degrees. The person that's in here has 1. I trained that person and they've put that person ahead of me. She might come up with 1,000,001 other excuses. Well, you know, he has 3 kids, and she'll come up with any other excuse. Well, we know it's because you're black. But you don't want to scare her off with your blackness. That's the difference. See, when it comes to a black woman with a white man, yeah, sometimes they'll make that their entire personality. But mom is the default parent. So she spends the majority of time around those kids. So her blackness comes more into play. She's got to do her black hair. She got to do her black daughter's hair. She's got to do all these things. And she sees the direct result of how people treat her children. The woman is focused on the children. However, with the black man, he's focused on her. It's all about her comfort level. So when you have this issue, it's like, oh, I don't want to make her mad, so I'm not going to bring up, Black History Month. I'm not going to bring up, how she makes her potato salad. I'm not going to bring all that. I'm going to say I love everything about her and everything she does. Oh, we don't want to see my black family for the holidays. We'll go see this family. My friends can't be in the wedding. I'm always suspicious, especially when I see wedding pictures and the black man is the only black person in the wedding. Either it's the black man and maybe his mom and dad, and nobody else is black in the entire wedding party. Everybody else is white.
My girls are black. They present black. They're going to have lived experiences as a black person in this country. When they grow up, if they want me to say that they are biracial, will I do that? Yeah. But I will tell you, in my 10 years of education, I have had countless conversations with biracial students who identify as black, but do not feel that they can talk to their white parent about it because they don't want to hurt their feelings. I refuse to let any sort of white fragility interfere with the relationship that I am building with my daughters. The vast majority of my biracial students will say this, and mostly they identify with their black side. Even if the black side of their family is not involved in their life, they still identify as black. When their parents are trying to push onto them that they're not just black and they're also white, I have seen it repeatedly creates an identity crisis for them. It is a rare occasion when I have a student say that they feel equally accepted by both sides and that they identify as both black and white. Acknowledge that they are white, but the world is going to see them as black. Unless they run for president, apparently. sure that there's biracial people out there who are going to disagree with me, and that's fine. This is what me and my husband have talked about and have chosen to do based on our experiences working in the school district and what we know about societal racism that they are going to experience. And I'm not going to be sensitive about that.
So I'm mixed. My dad is white and my mom is black, and I get mistaken for Hispanic like 99.9% of the time. I noticed like every single other mixed person that I've met has had a black dad and a white mom, and they always look like more black in my opinion. Like they have the beautiful light eyes and the super like caramel skin with the freckles, and like sometimes I do wish that I got that look, honestly, but I didn't. But off the bat, when people look at me, they're like, oh, like you speak Spanish. I'm like, no, incorrect. I'm actually from London, so way far away from that. Way far away. But like when you look at mixed people who have a black dad and a white mom, it's like, yeah, they're mixed. Like you can tell that off the bat. Have y'all experienced this? Is this like is this a thing? Like if the dad is black and the mom is white versus if the mom is black and the dad is white, like we come out looking different, like a little bit lighter if the dad is white. I don't know. Somebody make it make sense. It has to be something with genetics, obviously, but I don't know. Let me know.
Apologies for the appearance. I know I look rough. How do you know? This has been bothering me for like a week. How do you know? I had a lady come up to me like, hey, nice hair, da-da-da. Without missing a beat, she goes, white mom, your dad's black? How do you know? What is it? Please.
Anyways, welcome back, guys. And you guys have seen all of that clip that I've been able to roll out for you guys. And honestly, if you are a biracial dad or a biracial mom whatsoever, or you decided that you're going to be getting married to the opposite race, you choose to get married to the opposite race, leave the children out of this. Quit asking the children questions that will stir up some different answers. That is how I saw a particular clip where this woman was literally asking her daughter, can you see daddy? And that child opened her mouth. She said, no, I can't see daddy. Now, why can't you see daddy? She said, daddy is very black. Daddy is dark. She can't see daddy, but she can see mommy because mommy's skin is white. You can see some stupid thing that they are going to be sending out there, knowing fully well that you particularly choose to get married to an opposite race. That's one. Or if you did not get married to an opposite race, you particularly choose to adopt an opposite race child. So quit the habit of showing them, oh, do you choose this particular person or you choose this particular person? We also had the scenario where I brought here, where camera caught a white woman selling dolls. And those dolls are white and black mixed upside down dolls that were used during the plantation ships and so on and so forth. Okay, now what is the essence of this particular dad asking his own daughter to choose a particular drink? And for crying out loud, who produced this kind of horrible drink? Painting a black face and a white face. What is the narrative that you are sending? That whenever they come into the store, they have to choose, okay, I'm getting for white because I'm white, or I'm getting for black because I'm black. How will a company that knows that this particular country is a mixed country decide to bring such kind of drink? In fact, if I should see that kind of drink, I am not going to take any single one, because as a black person, I will automatically be convinced that that particular one that he did for white is 100% better than this one, because every single thing about black, they want to reduce, they want to bring it backward, and so on and so forth. And you guys can also hear from different people's opinion, where they literally grow up as biracial kids and what they have been able to pass through. And that is why I solely advise, honestly, for me, why not just decide to marry your race? Why not just decide to stay on your lane? So that you don't come up bringing children and then spreading narrative to those children that at the end of the day, it makes them feel like, oh, white people are more better than black people. In different aspects where you see this white and black biracial children comparison, they are always going to choose white, putting the other person, either the dark mom or the dark dad, on a space that this is how it is, sending all of these videos online for other children to also see and start sending a lot of signals. I really do not fancy it, to be honest. And when I saw that video, I was like, this dad shouldn't have even started it. Now look at that beautiful princess, the second clip that they were actually asking her a question, putting a child on a hot spot. And this girl keeps saying, I want to be black. Even when I grow up, I want to grow as a big kid. I want to be black. It is high time a lot of parents grew up. It is high time you don't just go ahead and spread what you know will cause distraction between your kids, between the family. And they will grow up with these mindsets of, okay, white people are better. Why in actual or in real sense, they are literally not better. In fact, black folks are 100% better than them. But anyways, let me know what you think about this video. Credits belongs to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. And yes, guys, with that being said, with no further ado, I do like I say in my videos, I'm going to be saying bye, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Let me know your honest opinion in the comments section. Credits to the owners of the clips I used in my today's episode. Let's learn to do better, honestly, and stay in your race.